Pedro Rodrigues Filho is a Brazilian serial killer. He was born on July 17, 1954, and is known as Pedrinho Matador, which translates to Killer Petey. Pedro Rodrigues Filho was officially sentenced for 71 murders but has claimed to have killed about 100. His victims included 47 people who he murdered within the prison walls. Pedro's early life. Pedro Rodrigues was born on a farm in the south of Minas Gerais in Brazil. However, life was harsh when he entered the world. His skull had been bruised due to the severe beatings Pedro's mother underwent at the hands of his father while she was pregnant. The damage may have contributed to Pedro's urge to kill. This impulse started at age 13. During a fight with an older cousin, he pushed his cousin into a sugarcane press, almost killing him. Rodrigues' first kills before adulthood. Rodrigues committed his first murder at age 14. He killed the town's deputy mayor by shooting him with his grandfather's shotgun. He shot the mayor in front of the city hall for having fired his father, a school guard, who was accused of stealing food from the school kitchen. His second murder occurred soon after his first murder, when he killed the security guard he suspected as the actual food thief. Rodrigues took refuge in Sao Paulo to avoid arrest, where he began robbing drug hideouts and killing traffickers. During this time, he met the love of his life, a young lady named Maria Aparecida Olympia, and they began living together. The couple was delighted when Maria became pregnant, and life started taking a practical purpose. However, this arrangement ended abruptly when rival gang members attacked the couple, and although Rodrigues managed to escape, the gang members executed Maria and their unborn child. In search of vengeance for the murder of his wife and unborn child, Rodrigues savagely tortured and killed several of the gang members, trying to find out who was responsible. Finally, Rodrigues obtained information from a rival's gang leader's whereabouts from the leader's scorned ex-wife. Regrettably, this revelation prompted Rodrigues and 4 of his friends to visit the gang members during a wedding reception. A massacre ensued, ending in 7 deaths and 16 wounded wedding guests. Rodrigues had yet to reach 18 years old, however he had already committed dozens of killings. Prison life. Pedro Rodrigues' first arrest occurred a month short of his 19th birthday, on May 24, 1973. Pedro was sent to the same prison where his father was incarcerated, and this arrangement led to one of his most shocking murders. His father was jailed for slaughtering and dismembering Pedro's mother with a machete, which disturbed Pedro. Once in prison, Pedro devised a plan to retaliate against his mother's death, a promise he had made at the funeral. Subsequently, he paid a visit to his father's cell. He proceeded to stab him 22 times, then ripping his heart out and slicing the tip of his heart and chewing it, and tossing what remained of the organ away. Rodrigues thrived in prison, and the killings only mounted throughout his incarceration. While imprisoned, he stabbed or hacked to death his victims with knives and razors. He killed for survival, revenge, and considered himself a morally inclined avenger. Rodrigues took responsibility for almost 100 murders, justifying them by claiming he had killed and wounded dozens of fellow criminals to survive. Once, he was attacked by 5 prisoners, killing 3 of them and chasing away the others. Rodrigues admitted he killed a cellmate because he spied on him having a conjugal visit, and he killed inmates convicted of rape. A tattoo on his left arm left no doubt of his willingness to kill. It read, "I kill for pleasure." He has covered up his tattoo since his release. Pedro was initially sentenced to 126 years imprisonment. He was released in 2003 because Brazilian law prohibits anyone from spending more than 30 years behind bars. However, his sentence increased to almost 400 years after being charged with 47 murders while in prison. Finally, in 2007, after serving a total of 34 years behind bars, the court concluded Pedro was rehabilitated, and he was granted his freedom and a chance to transform his life. However, he remained free until 2011, when he was rearrested and remained under house arrest until 2018. Pedro's current whereabouts. Pedro Rodrigues Filho is notorious in Brazil, and he has since become a celebrity. He currently has a film on his life in the works, a documentary, and his own YouTube channel. In his YouTube videos, he discusses current crimes and his future goals. He also maintains while he does not regret the murders, but he does regret falling into a life of crime. He now desires a quiet life in the countryside, where he can live peacefully. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.